Sorry, it's the vestiges of pharyngitis. Um, he's been doing really well. We have him in school. He was part-time, now he's full-time. He doesn't like hearing me talking to other adults. So that's what that is. But he's perfectly safe. Um, Honestly, having the time to myself has been amazing. Like, we drop him off at 9, and his father goes to work at 10:20, 10:30, and then at like 5:15 I leave to pick him up. And it's just, I love having the time to myself. I love being able to work on my projects. I can just zone out, not worry about anything. Like one day I might just watch Prisma Ilia all day. One day I might curate my YouTube watch list. One day I might, listen to a book and make some progress on one of my knitting and crocheting projects. One day I might read a physical book. One day I might get lost in TV tropes potholes. One day I might go to the gym. There's just so many possibilities. And they have a hot lunch program, which is great because it means that I can load up X amount prepay, and there's a $3 convenience charge. So I just load up a big amount, and then I can just order his lunch and not have to worry about it. And I can order him the meal of the day, or a chicken patty, grilled cheese, or PB&J. I'm ordering him the meal of the day, and he's quickly learning that if he doesn't eat what's served, he doesn't eat. Because I had an ex who was really picky and rude. She was a rude house guest, and I did not appreciate it. And I don't want to raise somebody who's like that. So he's going to learn to eat what he's served, unless there's an allergen, which he doesn't have any known allergens. Unfortunately, there might be a little dampener on my newfound happiness and freedom. Loki is dropping back to part-time, and he's going to be assisting me with meal planning and taking me on ride-alongs with him, because he thinks that me just sitting around the house all day is just being idle and not doing anything, not getting anything done. And I disagree with that assessment, but there's really nothing I can do about it, I guess I gotta seethe and cope with that. I have so many projects, and I'm so looking forward to having all this free time to do my project or take naps. And now it looks like I'm gonna have a little bit more free time than he does. I think he's also jealous of my free time. One of my friends said that he's probably jealous of my free time. But I'm gonna insist that there's one day that I just have all to myself, and that's gonna be the day with my therapy appointments, doctor appointments, anything like that. All goes there. And then there's gonna be some of the time I'll go on ride-alongs with him, and then some of the times I hope he'll still be working full days once in a while at least. But I mean, the upside is that he'll be able to pick up our son from school. So I don't have to worry about getting an Uber and taking the bus, which if I have to do it, it's perfectly fine. Timing wise, I'm still kind of navigating. I don't want him to be the last kid in school getting picked up. Nobody wants to be the last kid getting picked up, watching all the other kids' parents take them away. They're the only ones left. Nobody wants that. So. Let's see. symptom management. Nope. Nope. I've still been like impulse eating. I've still been impulse buying. Although my impulse purchases have gotten less so. Like, I'll see something, I'll be like, is that what I came here for? No? Okay, will this be here the next time I'm here? Yes. Can I go without this? Yes, okay, I won't do the mostly I've been thrifting. If I want to buy anything, there's a thrift store like a couple blocks from me. And then if there's anything I don't like, I can just redonate it. I never ever like return things for like my money back, you know. But I will say that having a little miniature dishwasher has made my life a hell of a lot easier. I'm considering getting a little miniature like washing machine just to, plug into one of the plugs in the kitchen or the bathroom. And it'll do like a small amount of clothes at one time. Like for instance, today they sent home Lucius's sheet and blanket to be washed for school. And unless we had another one handy, I would have to wash it tonight. I have to wash it tonight. So that would just like save me several trips up and down 3 flights of stairs, which I know that it's good for me. It's good for my heart. But when I'm recovering from being sick, I like to maybe not try and push myself too hard. It's the damnedest thing, I take these kickboxing classes online, and the last time that I did a kickboxing class, I got sick immediately afterwards. It's like whenever I start recovering, I actually feel good enough to exercise and be productive, I get sick right after that. And it really sucks. But Loki thinks that if I'm more physically active and if I eat like more the way he wants me to eat, then I won't get sick as often, and I'm going to allow him to test this hypothesis, because if I reject it out of hand, he's just going to feel like smug, like, oh, you didn't even try. So I'm going to even try. We're going to see what happens. It could go either way, Either it'll improve my immune system, he'll be right, and I'll be happier and healthier and get fitter and lose a bunch of weight. Or, like, the first time we try it, I'll get sick. The second time we try it, I'll get sick. I won't want to try it a third time. And he can just cope with me being idle for 8 hours a day. Which, I mean, just because you don't see something going on doesn't mean it's not going on, right? Like, I write stories with my friends. I work on crochet projects, and like I do all these things, and even if I didn't have a million hobbies, I still deserve time to myself. Like, I feel everybody deserves time to themselves. As for my son, he started to do arts and crafts projects that they've been sending home with me, which I have some actually. I think I showed these on another live stream. I'm using a streaming service for this, but I'm hitting record only because I wanted to show up in the playlist. So he did like a little heart. And he painted a star, put glitter on it, and he made a snowman. I've been meaning to pin these up in his room, because I think it's really cool that he's doing this artwork. I could put it on the fridge. I might do that just so I have it like in my line of sight. But I wanted to like make his room like the art gallery of his work, because He does. He does a good job. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I can move some things around from the living room decorations, wall decorations, and put these up instead. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think it'll look cool. Okay. Let's see. As far as socialization goes, for him, he's been presumably making new friends. I haven't really had any like behavioral parts. I've had like we're working on following directions. We're working on staying in our bed during nap time. Things like that. I haven't really had anything like negative, just like typical toddler things. As for socialization for myself, there's a couple of friends I've grown a little bit more distant with, but it's a two-way street. Like they've grown more distant with me, so I've stopped reaching out all the time because that wasn't really being healthy for me, and it was making me feel bad that I would reach out to them and then get nothing back. So I made some more friends who, if I reach out to them, I'm probably going to get something back. I'm probably going to be able to hold a conversation. But then there's sometimes I'll just get caught up in a project and I will hyper focus on it for hours and forget to get back to them. And I had one friend recently tell me, look, I love you, but you haven't been talking to me as much. And I've noticed you've been talking to this other friend, which is cool. And I was like, oh. And for me, it's like, I do play favorites with my friends, but my hierarchy of friends, this person is at the absolute top. I am fully and completely 100% devoted to her. I would do anything for her. And so for her to, like, she's being cool about it, but for her to express in even the gentlest and, chillest way that she was feeling a little bit neglected, it's humbling for me. It's like, okay, I need to be a lot more intentional about how I'm connecting with you and like realize that you can see when I'm like connecting with others and like not making as much of an effort, not going out of my way as much to connect with you. Let's see. I have a few collaborative projects that are just, they've been ongoing. They're going to continue to be ongoing. They're going to take a long time. And so there's someone I need to maintain constant contact with in order to make sure progress is being made. However, emotionally, I am learning to regulate myself a little bit better and not like fall apart if this person doesn't respond to me. Because that's not healthy for anybody. And he senses when I'm upset. He doesn't like it. So, and by the way, he's perfectly safe. He's fine. Like, I have an ear out for him. He's playing. He's good. So I want to make sure that I'm favoring the friends that I actually like above the ones that I just have like a group project obligation to. And I wasn't really doing that. It's like group project person I was responding to instantly. And then friend I actually like, I was like, I want to talk to you. I'm not really sure what I can say. I'll talk to you later. And then that would just like keep happening. I'm grateful she called me out on it though. Like, I'm grateful she told me directly about it and didn't go to one of our other friends. Because, yeah, buddy? Okay, that wraps up this episode of Autistic Mommy. I will see you later. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. Thank you.